Hey everyone, and welcome back. It is a brand new month, which means it's a brand new task. But before we get onto that, let's talk about last month's task, which was to get to space, in the most creative way possible. So for me, I completed this task pretty early on in the month, although it probably wasn't the most creative way that I could have gone about it. So I was having a regular dream, and something just alerted me to the fact that I was dreaming, and I recalled the task of having to get into space. The problem being is I'm actually terrified of space in dreams. Even in a lucid dream, where I know that I'm perfectly safe and nothing's going to happen, space is just terrifying. So as I'm trying to find a way of getting into space, I'm pretty nervous about doing it. The first thing that I do is I notice there's a trampoline in the garden that I'm in, and I figured I would just catapult myself off into space. However, as I'm on the trampoline, I'm not really getting anywhere. I'm pretty much jumping at a normal height for a trampoline. So I have to figure out a different way of getting into space. I do this by going through a door and telling myself that on the other side of the door is going to be space. Now, I'm quite used to using doors as portals in lucid dreams, so for me this works perfectly. I head through a door and I find myself in this sort of space station that's either on the moon or, you know, some sort of asteroid or planet. There's a lot of humans walking around, there's a lot of sort of alien humanoid people walking around. It's quite a busy place. I don't really know what's going on, but I kind of explore for a bit. But I end up finding a bar, and it's a bar that only sells like pop or soda, depending on where you're from. And I kind of just chill there for a while with a couple of aliens. And that was my journey into space. So, you know, it wasn't the most creative way, you know, kind of teleporting there. But it ended up working for me. So, if you managed to complete that task, then feel free to let me know in the comment section. I didn't have many people join me on the live stream on Sunday, so I didn't get to hear from anybody who had completed the task. So for this month, I thought I would add 2 tasks, because I know that a lot of people that do watch these videos are people who are in the very early stages of lucid dreaming or just struggle to get lucid. So the tasks that I set, I guess, are for people who are able to kind of have lucid dreams on a regular basis, and that excludes a lot of the people who aren't able to get lucid. And, you know, I want to be as inclusive as possible. So I've got 2 tasks for this month. The first one is to draw something in a lucid dream. Now, I think it was after the live stream I got a comment about this, you know, about creating art in a lucid dream. I thought, hey, you know, that's a pretty good idea. So quite simply, when you get lucid, you need to try and draw something or paint something in the lucid dream. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see what people are able to come up with. Whether you have an idea in mind and you are able to draw it, or you simply let your mind or your subconscious, you know, draw something. It would be really cool to see what people are able to create. And obviously, you know, you're creating something in a dream, so you're not going to be able to show me what you create. But it would be cool to see if people are able to draw perfectly in their lucid dreams, or if they find that their ability to draw is the same as it would be in waking life. I'd just like to hear how people go about doing this. The second task is for people who are struggling with lucid dreaming, or who just are in the beginning of their lucid journey, and that is to have something written in their dream journal every day for this month. Now, obviously today is the 3rd of May, so we're obviously not at the very beginning of the month, but from here on out, if you're able to write something in your dream journal every single day for this month, then that is the task. Now, I know that dream journals can be quite tedious, I know it can get quite boring, and I know if perhaps you don't have the best dream recall, you find it a bit pointless to write down your dreams because you might not have really dreamt of anything. But that is the task, even on days where, you know, maybe you literally only have like a sentence worth of things to write about. Even if it's just like, I dreamt I was living in my old house, write it down. I know it feels like when you have those dreams it's pointless to write them down, but they can still really help with dream recall. They can really help with figuring out your dream signs and the sort of themes that pop up in your dreams, and it just gets your mind engaged with lucid dreaming. So those are the tasks for this month. I really hope you take part in them. Remember, I am live on the last Sunday of every month, so if you do take part, then feel free to join in on that live chat and let me know how you got on with things. So, that is it for this video, and those are the tasks for this month. I really hope that you take part in them. I love having discussions with you guys about lucid dreaming. So hopefully I will see you at the end of the month. I also have quite a lot of good videos for this month, or at least I think they're good. So remember that it's Wednesdays and Sundays that I put out videos. If you want to, you can hit that little bell symbol, and then that means you never miss a video from me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I have been Max, aka TheRaRaRabbit. I'll see you in the next video.